Hello there, I'm Brada Fraser. Nothing is ready. I don't know what I'm doing. You can almost see my wife. No, you can't. Ah, everything is all bunkers. It's fixed now. It's fine. Everything is fine. Hi, I'm Brada Fraser. This is Final Fantasy XIV. Let's see if we can do this correctly.
Greetings, Peter. Your continued efforts in keeping the altar maintained have been much appreciated. Seeing it in pristine shape seems to set the spirit's hearts at ease, and our friendship grows stronger by the day. They accept our offerings with glee and seek opportunities for play more often than ever before. If you have a free moment, come visit us at Zorgordath the Open-Armed. The spirits would be overjoyed to see you, I'm sure.
Alright. Sigorgith the Open Armed. Got it. Oh. Yay! Dragon House gave my wife a wonderful gift sub, and now she doesn't have to watch ads and she watches me.
A big feast for you. Is it good? Is it delicious?
I offered this little one some Karakar, and it gave me this chunk of snow in return. Seems this is their idea of food. Well, who am I to deny such a gift?
It's like, wow, a snowball for me?
I'm eating myself.
That's good.
The crafty one comes, craftiest of all. We put the story of the crafty one on the big rock.
The spirits remember you well, Peter. The artisan who helped them forget rage and remember joy. They understand the living sepulchre is where memorable things are recorded. If you don't mind, we might dedicate a section to you.
No, I'd be honored to be part of Yakoi history.
Good, good. The story of the hands of Zergorgeth would be incomplete without mention of your many contributions. You have my personal thanks as well for helping us find our way through this crisis.
Play with us. Come, hide in the snow and we search for you.
You won't find me this time. To think I was ever scared of such a little thing.
I mean, they're a lot more intimidating when they're setting you on, freezing you to death. Playfulness, not so bad. And at a power farm.
Did you visit with the snow spirits?
Mm-hmm. The crafty one has our gratitude. With so many new friends, we'll never be bored.
You have my gratitude as well, Peter. Your skilled hands helped us rebuild our relationship with the spirits into something ever stronger than it was before. Speaking of which, I've noticed something peculiar during our interactions.
Yeah, what is it?
When the spirits play, it seems to enhance the ice energy in the surrounding air. This causes freshly fallen snow to bond more closely with old layers, making them much less likely to separate. That means that the snow spirits were never directly responsible for the avalanches. In fact, by frolicking with Dartorgor, they prevented countless disasters.
The Torgor lives inside us. We are together, always.
We could never have come this far without you, Peter. You'll always be welcome in Zarkorta, the Open-Armed. Once things settle down, I plan on making my own sepulture. And from this day forward, the spirits and the Yakoi shall walk side by side. Dartorgor is proud. I can feel it. That being said, there's still work to be done before we can rest. If you'd lend us your skills again, we would happily accept the aid.
Come again, crafty one. Yeah, sure. He's so pretty.
Pretty music, too. Reputation up. Your reputation is increased to Bloodsworn. You've achieved Bloodsworn reputation with the hands of Zerkorda. You will receive an experience point bonus upon completion of Yakoi Society daily quests. You now have access to a wider selection of wares from Rakorgor. And if there's not something just immediately apparent, that may be all I stream today. It's not a lot.
Did the Mountaineer have glowstone for us?
Yeah.
Well, now, this is a fine specimen indeed, of a quality befitting ceremonial use. It is very generous of him to yield such. Perhaps you already know this, but we Yakoi have a ritual whereby we prolong the radiance of glowstone by sprinkling it with salt water imbued with prayers. These prayers harbor the desires of our lives to endure in serenity, like the stone's gentle glow. I shall pray for the same as I put this glowstone to use in our work. My thanks for the delivery, Pieter.
As we repair all. And do the ward exchange. What else is there? Oh yes, Yakoi Framer's Kit. Heck yeah. And a Farafar card. Let's go. I think that's all I needed to get done. Don't see anything right here. Let's see, is there anybody on? Oh, this character got deleted. That's sad. I know what I'm going to do. I have a plan. All part of my master plan. Quite a brilliant plan, actually. Oh boy, spam. My favorite. Wine, says the kitty. So I'm engaging in shenanigans. Just brief shenanigans. Nothing too crazy. Meanwhile, the cat is trolling my dear wife. Right. She's like, Mama. And you're like, yes, you can come into my lap. And the kitty's like, no, not that. Other. What other? It's a secret.
There we go.
All right. I'll try to guess where I need to go. I'm being mischievous. Oh. The sweetums kitty. Nothing.
Arm kitty. I'm so sorry. That's what I got.
Yeah. Aw, such a sweet thing. Ear wiggle. Okay, I'm off.
She's dancing by herself now.
You're welcome, dear. I thought you'd like that.
Yes, and thank you for the
Billions and billions of gil.
yes. Oh my goodness. I'm going to share at least. Oh my gosh. I'm going to share at least 2 bags of gold and silver pieces with feld.
That's probably a good idea. You're welcome.
I'm going to share the wealth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. I've got that and the pair of shoes that we've been wanting me to make since last night.
Mm-hmm. You made it. Yay.
Really, I made level 24 control elm pattern.
Woo! Thank you, dear. I needed that.
Welcome.
That character needed it bad, so that's good. Yes, good stuff.
It turns out that the best shoes to make were in the carpenter
Huzzah.
job. So, yeah.
Okay. So that was my good deed for the day. Oh, thank you. Let's see, what else? I'm going to... finish these ventures. And I think that's pretty much everything Peter needs. Yep, Sarabet does a good job. Alright. I think that may be all of the things that I need right now. So it may be time for me to skedaddle. I want to have streamed for at least 30 minutes, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go fishing for a little bit with Theater. You know what? I think I've screwed up. I think the clams I catch have to be collectibles. What is salvage? Spearfishing. Okay. That doesn't seem very sporting. I can electrify the water and catch all the fish. All right. Hey, come on up. Come on up. Come on. Everybody loves Kitty. He's such a sweetums. Oh my gosh, she lives back. So cute. Hi. Oh, purring. Purring ensues. Oh, petting me with his tail. That's when the cat's being real sweet. He's like, I love you, Daddy. Strokes me with his tail. He's a sweetie. Oh my gosh, yes. So when I didn't have collect on, I was catching garlic and clams non-stop. Once I turned on collect, suddenly I'm unable to catch garlic and clams. Because I started doing it right. Hi, kitty, kitty. Me fishing is like, yep, that's me. I bet you wonder how I got in this situation. Oh, sweet kitty. Oh, oh.
Solka, Solka.
My cat's trying to put me to sleep. He's like, Brad, you look tired. You should take a nap. It's the exact same cat that woke me up at 3 a.m. My cat trying to run my life. Just cat dad things. Oh, 2 more after this and I should be good. help you, sir? Yeah. Mm-hmm. All that beautiful bean footage. Hi. Yeah, I know. You're adorbs. We all know. We all know. Oh man. Oh man. In fact, building the fish in the area enough to lure forth a rare species which normally remains hidden. Several types of these timid wave-kin in waters, sands, and skies of Eorzea. Just trying to catch clams. And this should be it right here. Dang. After he got away, I could have done it again? That's good to know. Dang. I thought I lost it. Apparently not. So many beans, so little time. I know. I know.
Daddy, I lied,
Says the kitty. Hooked on our wheeling. Daddy scratching right here. Alright. Back to Charlene we go. And then I think we'll be done. You found it?
Oh.
He's like,
Daddy.
hi.
It was Nums.
Like, I love sucking my dad's thumb. Mm-hmm. But he's not like biting. He's nibbling. You're such a weirdo. Alright. Tommy is forced to consider what he truly drives him to engage in his work. For such times come all scholars, no matter how naturally gifted they may be. Should Plaka find himself in an impasse, can I trust you to lend him your support when it is needed most? It would mean the world to him, and to me. Yeah, sure. Studium delivery complete. The steam level increased. I'm now a seasoned fisher, as opposed to seasoned fish. I have another story.
Thanks to your most helpful, sir. Thanks to your most selfless contributions, I draw closer and closer to proving my hypothesis correct. Other gleaners have also been helping me by continuing to find specimens for me in calmer waters. I'll gather data from further and further afield, which is, of course, where you come in. The moon?
Professor?
Oh, Obrissy, it's not like you to get so excited. Whatever's the matter? Ah, but I haven't introduced you to her yet, have I? This is Obrisi, one of my new research assistants. She's been a great help in analyzing all the data we've collected. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but this is no time for pleasantries. A whale has been somehow wandered its way into Scholars Harbour. The harbour master's requested you come and assess the situation with all haste. Oh dear, I suppose we'd best be in a hurry then. My apologies, it seems our work will have to wait until later. In the meantime, would you accompany me to the harbour? Your insight into the situation could prove most valuable.
Yeah, sure.
Quest accepted. Hey, when my eye feels weird. I feel like it also looks weird when I fix it. But it feels weird. Gotta figure out. Oh, Tuyalalal. Okay, I was gonna say, gotta figure out why this thing is highlighted in some way. I'll have to check out Tuyalalal. Wonder what's going on there. Like a Tia. I wonder if it's that area that I keep not wanting to go to.
That's a breed that calls the Northern Seas home. It's not especially rare to see them off the coast, but I've never heard of one coming so close to land as this.
It is most strange. It doesn't appear to be wounded, nor have there been any notable storms of late. Whatever could have caused it to veer so far off its normal course?
What indeed? In any case, at any rate, we need to move it to one of our facilities and ensure it's kept safe while we tend to its wounds. It may have, and study it more. I suppose we should check its aether levels as well. Ready a team for me, Obrisi?
Of course, Professor.
This may be quite the undertaking. My apologies, but our project will have to wait a little while longer. Let us reconvene back at Searcher's Meet and discuss the matter further.
All right.
I've been playing Nier too much. I see those boxes and I want to destroy them. It's like no. Those boxes are not destroyable areas in the vicinity. I know, box game from Final Fantasy VII.
Must destroy.
Remake.
Oh, hello there. I'm so very sorry for keeping you waiting. We just finished tending to the creature's ailments and doing some preliminary analysis.
As we suspected, the whale hasn't sustained any major injuries. However, it does seem to be suffering from severe ether sickness, and is highly disoriented as a result. Needless to say, I can sympathize.
The creature's ether levels are also cause for concern, which would explain why it wound up somewhere so far from its usual habitat. That said, we're still none the wiser as to what caused all this.
How goes it, Talak? Oh, and Pieter, what a pleasant surprise. I heard all about your predicament and the wayward whale.
Master Kate, to what we owe the pleasure.
I was simply hoping to pick your brains about something that I imagine is related to your line of work. Around the same time your larger-than-life friend wandered into the harbor, a veritable legion of fish washed ashore in Gelamad, near the experimental etherite.
Well, that sounds too similar to be a coincidence. Curious behavior by aquatic life has been known to portend natural disasters. Yes, this strikes me as very much related to my studies.
That said, nothing I've gleaned thus far has suggested that ether currents can change so drastically as to inflict nearby creatures with ether sickness. All I have observed suggests that the currents of the planet follow a simple and regular rhythm, not unlike the tides. Indeed, the entirety of my research up until now has been focused on proving this point. If there's been a sudden disturbance in the underwater ether currents, then it'll take some time to determine the cause. I certainly need to attend to the whale. When will I have time to return to my thesis? As for the whale, the studium has already announced it will be dispatching a vessel to research the ether currents in the seas near Charlean. It won't benefit any of us if such incidents continue to occur, after all. If we wish to investigate the link between the two events, as Master Kaita suggested, then perhaps we should pay visit to Thavner. An astute suggestion. We could recruit the help of one of our colleagues over there, and wait a minute, I believe you have the perfect man for the job right here. Yeah, sure, I'll go to Thavner. As generous and dependable as ever. Well, I knew you'd be up to the task. I would accompany Pieter. You would? When was the last time you ventured outside of studium grounds? That's not important. Pieter's risk lies in limb for me to help with my research. I can't just leave all the hard work to him. But, Professor, going to Thavner means you'd have to travel via the etherite. Or by ship? No. Not that you'd handle that any better. You don't have to tell me that. Still, time is of the essence. Besides, I've never been truly respected as a researcher if I had to go out and get my hands dirty from time to time. I've let my fears rule me far too long. Today is the day I conquer them. Well, it's clear you're not going to change your mind. At least try not to cause Pieter too much trouble. Now that you mention it, I hadn't consulted you on the matter, Pieter. Do you mind if I join you this time? Oh yeah, that's fine. Be sure to bring something for your stomach. Fantastic! In that case, I shall see you in Yadavald. Yeah, what's going on? Now I'm lost. Where am I going? Right, Phantom Village. Got it. Yeah, I thought so. I'm just freaking lost now. Okay, let's try this again. This is going to be entertaining. The Lakatia. Here, have some lassie.
Pieter. Is that you?
Oh, you know this fellow? Poor man is so ill I thought he might die. I don't believe anyone could suffer from such a severe ether sickness if I hadn't seen it for myself. Yeah, well, he has a lot of that.
Oh, be glad you weren't here to see me immediately after I arrived. It was even less of a pretty sight than what you witnessed at the Etherite Plaza back in Charlean. Don't even get me started on the most ghastly visions I saw. Oh, countless replicas of myself dancing and singing and spinning. Oh, spinning. Oh, spinning. Please, make it stop.
I suggest you lie down for a while still, friend. It wasn't so long ago that you were convulsing on the ground and spitting up some kind of ghastly bile.
All right, my friend. My My apologies for making you worry so. I'm truly sorry for this, Peter. Might you be so kind as to ask around while I rest here a bit more?
Yeah, go ahead. I got this. You try not to puke up new and interesting things.
You think this is a lot of fish? You should have been here earlier. This is a massive improvement, believe you me. No time to rest, though. As they start rotting, the stench alone will be enough to drive the whole town ill.
Alright, well, you know why?
What's truly bizarre is that these fish normally stay away from land altogether. Save for what they go up rivers to lay their eggs, that is. Anyhow, I've never seen or smelled anything like this in my life, and I hope to never do so again. Off we go this way.
Was that preoccupied alchemist?
Never seen anything like it. Entire schools of fish suddenly washing up ashore. There's so many you could not see a single grain of sand. Our fishers have their hands full trying to clean up the mess even as we speak. Troublingly, they have no idea what caused it. It's not as if anything ominous occurred to portend such an event. Why, the night before was peaceful as always, the full moon shining bright in the night sky. Now that you mention it, there was one thing out of the ordinary earlier the day before the fish appeared. The river that runs here from the Shroud of the Sagma was swelling like mad. The seawater flowed back into the river, and some say it saw it carry fish deep into the woods.
Carry the fish deep into the woods, you say?
My apologies for making you go alone, my apologies for making you go alone, my friend. I still can't quite stand up straight, but I feel much better than when I arrived. But tell me, were you able to learn anything of interest from the townspeople?
Something went down in the deep forest or something?
A full moon the night before and a strong tide flowing up the river. It would seem this is what we would call a tidal bore. The fact that these fish are typically not seen near the coast is strangely reminiscent of our whale problem as well. No, this can't be mere coincidence. The matters of these fish are supposedly carried upstream into the woods and intrigues me as well. Assuming they're still alive, it would provide much more useful data than these rotting corpses on the beach. If we were to analyze them and find them in a similar etheric state as the whale in Charlene, we could safely conclude both events were caused by the same or at least some kind of similar phenomenon. I'm terribly sorry to impose upon you yet again, but could you go catch those fish for me? That might very well be the key to solving this mystery. And from the fisherman's description, swimming upstream, you said, I suspect they were looking for Arnarian salmon. If so, those leeches you used on the clams and Garlemald will serve you well right here.
Where's Chrysadori? It's the river. Ah, the Wandering Whale quest. Mark detected. That's an Alnaran salmon.
Well, do impose, but you must go to the woods and catch those fish for me. I didn't come all this way just to get myself sick. I must solve this mystery.
There you go.
Oh, thank the gods, and thank you, my friend. I would have hated to go home with nothing but the memory of my worst bout of ether sickness ever. I'm happy to report I also made some progress myself. I had a word with the alchemist who helped me, and it turns out they had a keen interest in ether as well. We had an exchange of views that was most stimulating. I've not been able to do much while here, but I'm glad I made the effort to leave the studio for once. Now it's time we return, so I can make use of this new knowledge and analyze the sample you so kindly reeled in for me. Last one, I'll also use that god's awful experimental etherite to travel back, and etherite is still an etherite. Heavens have mercy. Oh, good to see you return. And needless to say, the trip was a rough one for me. Thankfully, it wasn't nearly as uncomfortable as that dreadful experimental etherite. I've just about finished analyzing the fish you caught in Thavner. As expected, its ether levels were almost identical to those of the wayward whale.
So you believe the sudden change in the concentration of ether in the nearby currents caused them to completely alter their behavior?
Precisely. That said, the change was of such magnitude I would struggle to explain it with my initial hypothesis of etheric tides. On the contrary, if such sudden changes were possible, it may have reconsidered my premise altogether. Moreover, we can't simply return to the whale at sea until we know precisely what is the root of the problem.
Might the tidal bore hold the answer?
Yes, I do remember considering that when you shared the people's tales with me.
If we posit that the underwater ether currents are affected by the moon, such as the tide itself is, then any sudden change in the moon's state would naturally affect underwater ether levels as well.
Recent changes in the moon.
By the scholar, that's it. The destruction of Zodiac would have freed an unfathomable amount of ether from within the moon. It would be only logical that this impacted the underwater ether currents. If this is the explanation, my initial theory may yet be viable, with this recent outpouring of ether being the exception that proves the rule. We will need to watch closely for any similar incidents in the near future. All right. Talaka, word has it you braved the journey by etherite to do some fieldwork in Thavner. Did you find out of interest there?
Oh, yeah, we found there were fish swimming upstream. It was kind of weird.
I see. A word of advice, if I may. Any researcher worth his salt must be prepared to rethink and reevaluate their theories when presented with new evidence. Have you given any thought as to how you might adapt yours?
Well, my initial theory was, to a degree, predicated on the existence of Zodiac. Now that he is no more, I'm not entirely sure how he might... Unless we could... Yes, that's it. We could examine a species altogether more ancient. From time when the heavens were free of Zodiac and other entities of high etheric concentration.
Professor, please, we've no time for idle jests.
I'm being perfectly serious. Why, I have complete confidence that Pieter Hill will be able to find what we require.
I do not doubt his skills, but even the best of gleaners would struggle to find specimens of a species that died out ages ago.
Oh, ye of little faith. Our friend is more than up to the task, isn't that so, Pieter?
Surprisingly, yeah, I can do that.
Now that's the spirit, Talaka. A good scholar must consider every possible option, even those that might seem impossible. Keep pondering the matter, and
No doubt you'll arrive at an answer ere long.
Yeah, okay. Yes, things and stuff.
Oh, yes. What have yous? Next quest will be available upon reaching level 88 as a fisher. When this baby hit 88 night miles per hour, we're going to see something serious. But right now, we are done for the day. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.